think I'm having real problems with my fleece today. What's going on here? Inside out. Oh, you got it. Hello guys, welcome. We're doing some packing today. I am going away on a exercise in the coming future here. And I thought I'd just start packing my gear up, getting it all ready. It has started snowing here in Canada. Hello Scott G, fellow follower there of the channel. Appreciate you being a member of the channel there. Yeah, it's getting snowy here, so I'm packing my kit for a winter exercise with the artillery. We're doing some live firing, so it should be fun. But I need to get my kit organized. So this is how I pack. This is how I pack my stuff. I do it so I can lay everything out. Everything's in regimented lines. I double check that I've got everything. Put my ground sheet out. That's the last thing that gets packed on the side of my ruck. And everything else I just lay out as per whatever I need. And in winter, it's imperative you check your kit. Really, really importantly that you check your kit. If you forget important stuff and you get cold, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble and you're just gonna be freaking miserable. Okay, so yeah, we're just going over our kit today, making sure we've got everything. A lot of this stuff I'm gonna have to get out and throw back away because it's all summer stuff. Stealth suit, not really useful. Let's see if I can get you guys a little wider out here so you can see what's going on. I don't know if you get much more difference with that, but we'll try. So there is my fleece pants. Fleecies, guys. Fleece pants. Made for a thick boy. But these are great. These are really, really good. Got full ground coverage here, Minnesota as well. Yeah, it's getting cold, man. It's we've had a lot of snow in the last few days, so I'm packing for the extreme at the moment. We're getting ready for some gnarly cold on this exercise. So there's my fleecies. I've got my fleece pants, my fleece jacket. Really good bits of kit. I really like them anyway. Not going to need any tunics on this exercise. So these are our standard issue tunics. Okay, this is what we wear on a day-to-day. Some of them are a little older than others. This one is an older style, but we're not going to need it. We don't wear tunics on winter exercises because they absorb water and they hold water, and it just makes for a really miserable time. So we're going to leave that here. We don't need that. We've got some extra stuff here that we're probably not going to need. I got a Mac of Wainwright here. Skippy Wainwright. Oh, yeah, Skippy Wainwright. Not going to need. Okay, here we go. That's what we're looking for. Neos. Okay. These are the greatest bit of kit when you're going on an exercise. Okay, when you're in extreme cold or extreme wet, and you've got your thermal boots on underneath. Obviously, you wear your mucklucks and things like that in the extreme cold. When it's muddy and gross, like Suffield can be, which is where the exercise is going to be, this is your godsend. It is waterproofing your boots. They're very, very useful. They helped me quite a bit on PLQ, but unfortunately, they only cover you up so much, right? If you're walking along in these things and you're in wet grass, these are useless because the wet grass will normally be higher than the boot, and the water will just seep in through the top. So they're only useful for certain things. Where we're going, these are perfect. It's gonna be muddy, it's gonna be snowy. These are great, they're fairly high. I think these are roughly 16 inches tall. So lots of room for your boot and to prevent you from getting wet. They have tie straps at the top. They're fully sealed. They have a clip that goes over the front. Like so, okay? That clip goes over the front. So you can actually lock it in place and lock your boot in place. These are really, really good bits of kit. So this is something else that I will be taking and more than likely wearing almost directly when I get into the field. So they're a must. They're important. In our dead pile and our good pile. I have another Tilly hat. I don't know where all these Tilly hats are coming from, but okay. Thermals. Thermal. Always bring your thermals on a winter exercise. So normally you wear these as your undergarments. Okay, woo, this is for a really thick boy. Okay, look at this. Thick, okay? But they're expandable, really comfortable, okay? They keep you nice and warm. This is what you wear as your underlayer. Unlike Under Armour and things like this, these are a blend of materials that aren't going to melt your skin if you have some sort of serious heat incident. So thermal pants, really useful. When you're going on an exercise with reserves and you normally go for a weekend, try your best to take at least 2 pairs. But I mean, it all depends. Spare toque, okay. If you only have one toque when you go on exercise, or woolly at as we call it back in the UK, okay. If you only got one, I would advise you to have a backup. Always have a backup of things. Hello, Clayton. Greetings from the US Artilleryman. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Always have a spare toque, okay, because toques are going to help you stay warm. Try not to get the big, thick, heavy ones, because what happens is, when you go into the field, okay, if you're wearing a really thick toque going into the field, and then you put your helmet on, you can't get your helmet on. This one allows me to, right? But if you wear a really thick, heavy-duty one, you're not going to get your helmet on, okay? So try your best. If you need to find a spare, it has to look exactly like the one you just had issued, because you're not supposed to wear unissued kit, okay? And get one that allows you to wear your helmet comfortably, okay? And this toque is absolutely perfect for that. Okay, I can wear this all day and have absolutely no problems. So also you want something that is not super tight, okay, because you're going to be wearing this for a long time. I'll leave these fairly loose, okay, so get a little bit bigger than you need to. Hello from a Siggy in your own brigade. Awesome, welcome to the stream. So yeah, if you're going on a Winter X, always try and bring a spare toque, because if you lose this somewhere in the field, and then you get back in your vehicle, or get out your vehicle and you're like, you know where it is, you have a spare. Always bring a spare. Hello, Hatchimal, welcome. So always bring a spare toque. It's really important, trust me. I know it's extra kit you have to bring, but you do not want to be that troop in the field that is missing something that you lost that is vitally important, and a toque is vitally important. So, toque. What else we got here? Spare boots. Yeah, always bring a spare set of boots, because you never know what could happen in the field. And my boots are Rockies. They do me pretty good, but these are the issued boots. I'm not going to comment on whether or not I like them or not, because I'm already in enough trouble with the Canadian Armed Forces right now as it is. So I'm just going to say they're boots, okay? These are the issued boots that I'm going to pack as spares. If everything goes wrong, that's it, okay? That's the only reason I'm going to bring them, is as an emergency pair of boots. So emergency pair of boots are going to go there. What else we got? I believe this is a Softie map. Nope, that is another Wainwright map. All my PLQ maps are still here. What else we got here? All sorts of bits and pieces in here. Holy moly. Notepads. Mortar gloves. Should probably bring my mortar gloves. They're always handy. Knife. A lot of stuff in here is really winter tailored. Very winter tailored stuff. Not summer tailored for sure. Sewing kit. Let's talk about sewing kits for a second. Sewing kits, issued sewing kit, okay? Fantastic bit of kit. Trust me when I say this is tiny. It's a tiny little thing, right? Look how small that is, minuscule. But this can make or break your weekend if you're a reservist. If you're a full-time, probably the same detail. But this is a tiny little thing, tiny little pouch, and you think, I'm not gonna need a sewing kit. What am I gonna need a sewing kit for? Bring it, just tuck it into the side of your, look how small that is. It's nothing, but this can be a godsend if something breaks or something fails on your equipment or on your uniform. Okay, it really can. So, you know, don't ignore taking stuff like this, because it is helpful. So, sewing kit's coming with. Let's see what else we've got in here. Some of this stuff is pretty useless. Like I said, it's not a summer exercise. If you're not aware, folks, I am very much a summer soldier. You know, I've never been a huge fan of winter exercises, to say the least. But, oh well. We're going to take a couple of bits and pieces here that I know we might need. Spare pouches, pants. That's a tunic, I believe. Yeah, we don't need tunics. No tunics on this exercise. We don't need tunics. Spare water bottle. Always useful, right? Again, water bottles. Just because it's winter doesn't mean you're not going to be going through as much water as you would be on a summer exercise. In fact, you go through just about as much, okay? Bring your spare water bottle, okay? Boo, shut up, Relogic. Bring your spare water bottle, because, you know, there are situations when people forget them or lose them, and then you're in trouble. You don't have a water bottle. Don't be the guy who doesn't have a water bottle. Yeah, it doesn't have to be issued, okay? You can get a non-issued one, obviously, but just bring it. that, and that. The great thing with the artillery is we do most of our stuff mounted. So everything is on the truck. So if I want to bring extra stuff, it's not a problem, because most of my stuff I can bring on what's called a follow-on kit. So a follow-on kit is normally a bag like this, an issued duffel bag, and you can put all your extra stuff that you're not going to need on your day-to-day basis inside of there. And that's what I do. I put all the stuff that, you know, I might need. So here we've got a spare set of pants, always handy. So we'll wrap them up, keep them as one spare set of pants. Now again, these aren't the greatest for winter warfare. You want to be wearing your waterproofs and things like that. There's my second set of thermal long johns. We'll pack them in too. Now go find my thermal tops. So we've got 2 pair of pants. Okay, this bit of kit is going to be fantastic for my weekend. Okay, this is my head over. Oh, it's so good. This is a great bit of kit. Canadian Armed Forces head over or pull over like this. It's really, really nice. It's also great for COVID world. Okay, this is how we cover up. You know, if we're working and running around. It's better than nothing. It's not the ideal. Obviously, we want the approved, recognized face mask. Okay, I'm not going to get into the face mask world. That's not what we're talking about today. But this is really nice when you're cold, you know, and you're running around doing stuff. You can still breathe quite well through here, but these ones don't have the patch with the holes in, so it's a little, you know, it's a little tough to breathe through sometimes. But for the most part, it's a really good bit of kit. It's comfortable. It doesn't get too tight. You can see the hooding here is nice and big, so you can put all your kit on. You get that seal around your neck, okay, that protects from the cold. Because this is the worst feeling I have when I'm on exercise is when the wind hits me right here, okay, or the cold gets me on here. It's just horrible. And this is a great bit of kit. So bring another one if you have one. You get yourself one. So that's coming with me too. Like so. What else we got in here? We've got another pair of pants. Not going to need more than 1 pair of normal issued pants. There's no requirement for it, so these are going away. Let's put them away. Spare pouches are always handy to have. Don't need more than 1 towel. I have my towel packed, I believe, already, but we'll confirm that. Laundry bag, not really going to be doing laundry this weekend, so I can put that away too, not necessary. Going away for a weekend, I mean, yes, I could technically do laundry, but the grand scheme of things, not really worth it. Bungees, always bring a few sets of these. Okay, these have saved my ass on so many occasions, whether we're in operational deployment or an exercise or just in garrison. Army issued bungees or just normal bungees, great. They've saved me so many times. Things breaking. I've fixed a warrior with one of these things before, okay, and a tracked fighting vehicle. The simplest little thing of something breaking off or not holding on anymore, these things have saved my ass, okay? So honestly, it's a great bit of kit. So bring a couple of bungees, always handy to have. What else we got in here? Another tunic. Don't need tunics. We're not taking tunics into the field, so we'll get rid of that. Knife, fork, and spoon set. If you wish to, okay, if you really want to step outside the realm here, bring yourself a knife, fork, and spoon set. They're really nice, okay? Obviously, we get our plastic issued spoons in the ration kits, but it's nice to have one that's on you at all times and you're not going to lose it. So, but this time, I'm not taking this one because I find that the plastic spoons are pretty good and I don't really have a massive issue with them. We're going to take that. Spare pouches are always useful because you're going to get given ammunition, you're going to get given all these things that you weren't encompassing to take, whether it be a radio or an ammo bag or whatever else. Pouch is going to go there. Don't need green tape. Don't need that. This is going to be my follow-on kit bag, which, by the way, will be waterproofed. Waterproof your follow-on bag. I don't have to how many times I have to tell you to waterproof these things. You must waterproof them because normally follow-on kit isn't something that people really care for in the stores world when they're kind of following up with other people's trucks, or if it's in the back of the truck, they get thrown around all over the place. So just be careful of that. Okay, well these are my waterproof pants, but I'm probably not going to particularly take these ones. I'm going to take my thermal ones. But I will put it in my follow-on kit because it might get really warm. That happens. And it sucks because you pack for extreme cold and then it turns into extreme heat. So we're not going to need a waterproof jacket, so we'll get rid of that too. I'm going to let that dry out because I think that's actually... Oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. Yeah, that was an interesting sneeze, wasn't it? Another, what have we got in here? This is a great bit of kit. Can you get it out? Yeah. Okay, so let's get that out. Beautiful. So this, ladies and gentlemen, you can get this from CP Gear. CP Gear, if you're watching this, okay, I plug your stuff all the time. Help me out here. Help a guy out, okay? Just kidding. Totally kidding. I love their products. I would endorse them regardless. This is a little waterproof baggie, okay? And what it is your wash basin if you've never seen one before. So it's really, really useful. You can also wear it as a beautiful little hat, okay? It makes a beautiful hat. I may actually keep this on because now I look like a chef, a Canadian chef. But honestly, these are great bits of kit. You can use them for a number of things, but obviously for the most part, it's for washing, right? To wash yourself. Waterproof bag, you put your water in there, it holds as a bowl. Do your washing, do whatever else you need to do, pour it away. And then when you're done, you just zip it back up, squeeze all the air out of it, roll it up into a little bundle like this. It's a tie strap at the end. There you go. Wash bag. Really, 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 really useful. Only taking one pair of trousers, no spares, schoolboy era. No, I didn't say that. It's not what I said. But okay, you kind of put words in my mouth there. The spare pair of pants are right there. If you'd watched the entire stream, you would have heard what I said. They're my spare pair of pants. I said I'm not taking my pair of extra rain pants. I'm going to have thermal pants on top of that. So I don't need 3 pairs of waterproof pants. It's a little much. But you know, if you disagree, that's fine. I'm not going to fight you on it. Waterproof jacket. I am going to take this one because again, I don't want to have to take just my ice jacket. Because if my ice jacket fails, at least I have this as a backup. And as I said before, if you have follow-on kit bags and you have the ability, like we do in the artillery, to make one, use it because it's going to make your life so much easier. Here's my thermal top. Finally, starting to find my thermals. So, oh no, it's another pair of thermal pants. Don't need 3 pairs of thermal pants. Do not go in there. It's a little much to have 3 pairs. So we'll put that away. What else we got here? Don't need that. Got the paperwork here. Probably going in there too. Put that in there. Put a number of these things in here actually. Okay, pencils, pens, markers, don't need that either. Spare mortar glove. Where's my other mortar glove? I had a mortar glove. I know I did. Where'd it go? Okay, well, it's fine. We'll put that for now. Spare set of normal gun gloves. Gloves are really important on exercise because everybody has their preference of which gloves best and what they like best. But the situation changes, the environment changes, you have to kind of adapt a little bit and adapt to what works best for you. Because the situations change, the environment changes, the temperature changes. There's nothing worse than having the wrong gloves in those environments. I need to do a serious kit organization here, folks. Got stuff all over the place. Some pencils. Another little sewing kit there. Tape. Oh, we gotta get the PT belt on. Okay, folks, PT belt. It's not official until you wear the PT belt. So we're gonna put the PT belt on. I'm gonna have to loosen it up a little bit here. Here we go. PT belt is on. There we go. Now it's a party. Now the PT belt's on, we're good to go. Okay, let's keep going. We still have a lot of stuff to pack here. I don't think I need anything else from here. No, we should be good. Okay, Okay, let's get the rest of my winter warfare stuff out. This is where the real fun begins. Ugh. You can tell by how heavy that is as to the kind of things you're going to expect to see on a winter warfare exercise. And here we go. Oh yeah. So, mucklocks, ready to go. There we go, mucklocks for 2. Insert socks. Thermal sockies. 1, 2. Oh, these things are great. So I've got to put it together first though. So this is your parka, and this thing, we'll talk about keeping warm, this thing's on another level. Okay, that's the hood for it. Big old thermal socks. These are big old wool socks. Okay, these big wool socks are amazing. They're huge, right? They're beefy, chunky things. They'll keep your feet warm, so warm. Someone sent a super chat. Thank you for the super chat there. Sorry I didn't catch it. I'm on the other side of the room there. But big woolly socks. So there you go. So I appreciate the super chat. So thank you whoever donated there. Big woolly socks. Let's put them in the pile of things we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems pretty fair. I don't think we're going to be doing any hardcore Arctic warfare patrols here. We will take our parka. Now this thing's incredible. And actually I use this as an OPT4 on my OPT4 exercise. It's really, really nice. I just got to set it up. So it goes in like this. So the parka is kind of like your overcoat that goes over everything. So if it gets seriously, seriously cold, you wear this thing over the top of everything. And it's really, really nice. Let's go put the arm in. See, and it's funny because my chain of command said the other day, I was at training, they said, the Canadian soldier is one of the only soldiers out there that can train in these kind of environments and just do their job, right? And I'm not saying that other NATO forces can't, but we grow up in this, just like other Nordic countries do, all the time with this kind of thing, right? So for us as Canadian soldiers, we're pretty used to wearing this kind of stuff. There you go. And we're pretty used to operating in extreme colds. But remember, guys, I wasn't born here. So cold doesn't go well with me, and I won't pretend to say that I enjoy doing winter exercises and lie to you, because that's not right. But what I will say is I like being challenged with it. I like the challenge of being in a cold environment, because it puts you on your toes. You got to really think about things a little differently, and you know, anyone can operate normally in a temperate environment where it's just a little rainy or a little warm. Once you start going to extreme cold weather, another level. I'd rather be cold than hot. Each to their own, brother. Each to their own. It's definitely not my scene, but that's just me. You know. I mean, I think I've finally accustomed myself to the Canadian winters here. I kind of just accepted that, hey, you live in Canada, dude, just get on with it. But it took me a while, like waking up every day to go to work in minus 30-degree weather. It was an adjustment, it really was. I mean, I've never experienced that kind of environment in the UK. It'd just be cold, but not icy cold like that. But luckily I live in a town that's not too bad for its cold. We tend to get pretty lucky, actually, the way that our environment is here. So this is your big, thick, fancy parka. And it is huge, but it is so comfortable. I have no word that describe how comfy this thing is. So if I zip her up here, and it has a massive hood on it, a big old hood, which I'll put on in a second. And there you go, this is my parka. Now, interestingly enough, inside the pockets of this are sleeves for magazines. Stanag, normal magazines. So I can put my rifle magazines inside of here. So if I'm going into an engagement or operating with a weapon system, I literally can just pull a mag out of here, bum, bum, bum. Instead of my tack vest and all that stuff getting in the way, you can actually operate with this thing. It can hold 4 magazines, 2 inside this pocket. So really, really nice. There's stuff inside of here. I'm interested as to what it is. Let us find out. Garbage, no doubt. That I haven't taken out in previous exercise yet. We've got a glow stick bag. What else we got in here? A spoon and a little baby pencil. Look at that little baby pencil. Look at that. That's funny. I guess some people don't like this parka. Mag pockets. We could get a mag out. Hey, issue tack vest. Oh, you're talking about a tack vest. Okay. So yeah, I actually really like this parka for the cold. I think it's great. But again, each their own. Not gonna fight people on things they don't do like. But I am taking this out. I need to put its hood on. So you get this big old hood for it. It's got a metallic clap around it, and I'm just gonna zip this on. So let's get this on too. And this will be going in my follow-on kit. I tend to not wear this. So it is heavy. This is a heavy jacket. It's not supposed to be, you know, super comfortable for obvious reasons. It's there to keep you extremely warm. Right? So it's not there to be this thing that's, you know, operator style. In the cold, you accept the fact that you cannot operate and work as fast or as hard as you would be in a normal environment. So this jacket's there to protect you and save your life from the extreme colds. It's not there to, you know, make sure that you're comfortable. And let's zip her up. But honestly, I find it super comfy, and it's just, I don't know, it's nice. I like it. Get the jacket all done up here. We can get the hood on. There we go. So let's put the hood back on now. I'll put the jacket back on and I'll show you what it looks like with the hood. So there's the hood, and it's extreme, right? So you can clip this up like this and turn it into a hardcore extreme. So the great thing about this too is you can tailor it. So if you only want a little hole, you can create a little slot like that because there's a metallic band in here. So you can actually just, you can almost, if it's super cold and the sun's beating off the snow, this is what you can use to stop that sun smashing into your eyes, right? So you can, really useful. But obviously you're gonna have your helmet on. So when you have a helmet on, this goes over the top, right, over your helmet like this, and then you can still operate and do what you need to do. So you can actually wear your helmet with this thing on and still do what you need to do, right? So, anyway, this is going in my follow-on kit. And what a great bit of kit that is. I love it. So we'll put that in my follow-on kit bag. And this needs to go in the follow-on kit. Actually, that can go in my rucksack. That can go in my follow-on kit. That can go in my follow-on kit. And then the mark blocks and the heavy-duty socks we are going to take, but we're going to put them in the follow-on kit because they're not necessary for this particular exercise, really, because I'm not doing any long-distance patrolling or anything like that. Winter whites, okay? Winter whites are always fun to wear. So let's get the winter whites out. So the winter whites, camouflage whites, this is going to go over all of your kit, okay? And you can wear your tack vest over the top of it. So this is your camouflage winter whites, okay? It's super loose, okay? Kind of like a bat, okay? That's what it's there for. It's loose, dangly, right? To allow you to operate and use all the other clothing that this will go over the top of. That's why it's so baggy, right? Because you've got so many layers on. You don't wear this tight, you wear it loose. The winter whites, so for your camouflage. So we'll put that away. Welcome everyone to the stream though. Appreciate you all being here today. So as you can see, it's almost like a trench coat. It goes all the way to the floor. And again, this will actually go in my ruck. So we'll go in my follow-on kit. I need my boots around for the most part. This will come with me, and this is your ruck colours. This goes over your rucksack, or winter white as well. so. Now, because the truck is going to be pretty much taking all this kit, I don't have to worry hugely about it. Okay, winter pants. These are even more heavy duty. Okay, these are beefy. Okay, these are a monster of pants. Okay, these are your extreme cold weather pants, right? And they have braces. Oh, sorry, what are they called? What are these called? Guys, remind me, I'm losing my mind. Breeches, braces, something like that. Anyway, these are obviously going to be worn to hold them up because they're so heavy, they actually just want to fall down all the time, right? And there's no belt to these, so you have to actually wear them as if you're wearing these, okay? So suspenders, that's it, suspenders, sorry. So these are your extreme weather pants, really, really helpful and keep you warm. You're going to wear this over all the other kit. So I'm hoping it's not going to get cold. I'm going to need these. But once again, we never know. So we're taking them. They're coming with. And that alone, that package weighs a lot. That's a lot of weight there. So you can understand what I'm saying about Canadian soldiers being quite robust in what they can do, because that's how we operate, right? These are going to stay, so we'll put them in the stay pile. Stay. I don't need more than those socks. We're going to take our mitts. There we go. Mittens. Okay, fuzzies. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. Okay, so there's our fuzzies. These are our, again, extreme cold weather mittens. Mitt, mitt, mitt. But notice, I cannot operate my rifle with this. Okay, this is literally like I'm going on a long distance patrol. I can't do anything shooting wise with this thing, right? A little bit different. So, but these are really useful for extreme cold. So this is how we play the game, guys. Some of you soldiers out there that may be watching this, maybe in the US military, maybe you've never even done, whichever military you're part of, never done any kind of extreme cold weather training. This is the reality that you have to live, right? So we're going to take those. What else we got in here? Ah, my sleeping bag hood. Oh, sorry, my hood, yeah. So this can attach to my sleeping bag, right? I wear this over my shoulders, put my sleeves there, put that over the top, and I wear it like a gnome. You're almost like a gnome, okay? There you go, you like that? I'm gnome man, I'm like an egghead. You gotta have some fun with it, eh? You gotta have some fun with it. So this thing, I will not be taking. I don't think we're gonna hit those levels. I mean, someone's probably screaming at the computer right now saying, you have to take it anyway. But this, I think, it's safe to say I have to trust in myself and my decisions, and if it gets extremely cold and I don't have it, well, that's my own fault. But for the most part, don't really need it. Okay, here we go. We're going to the next level here. There we go. Look at that. You can't beat a bit of balaclava action. Now this thing is knitted wool, very thick, very heavy, and again gives me enough to cover my neck. And this is what you're going to be wearing again in the extreme snow cold. Okay. Ooh, squatted it. What, like this? I'll come back here. You gotta have some fun with it, eh? Okay, so there we go. Definitely gonna take this. It could be useful. You never know. So we're gonna take it. Keep myself warm. Okay. What else we got in here? More winter socks. Yeah, we'll take those. I think I might just take one more pair. Seems pretty good. And everything else inside of here, we'll take these two. So these ones like I call them seal clippers or seal flippers, seal flippers, because when I put my hand in these ones, my goodness, this one's fighting me. Okay, well basically, I'm not going to fight it right now, but this one, you notice, has a trigger finger. So this one I'm going to wear as an extreme cold, but I can operate my weapon system because my trigger finger works. People wonder why we have an extension on the cocking handle on the C7 rifle. That's because when we want to operate the cocking handle, we want to grab it by using the flat palm of the rifle and pulling it to the rear. Okay, instead of doing this like grab thing, we're trying to do the bunny ears. If it's freezing cold out and you're not wearing the correct gloves, okay, you're not going to be able to operate that cocking handle. So that's why we have the extended cocking handle coming out of the left-hand side. So you can grab that and pull it all the way to the rear. Because when you're using these, okay, trying to use just one finger and the rest in the mitt and the thumb, it's freaking hard. We are going to take these two. Okay. Everything else is going to go back in the bag. Don't need the rest of it. Zip that up and put it to bed. Wait. See what else we got here. Whoa. This is where I open this up and find a black widow spider's nest. Okay. What other unissued kit do I have in here? Oh, let's dump it out and find out, shall we? Tons of crap. Tons of stuff that I don't need. Okay, let's have a look here. Softie jacket, that's coming with 100%. Okay, so this is an unissued piece of kit. This is a Softie, otherwise known as a snug pack jacket. And there it is. You see that snug pack? Okay, this has come from me. This jacket has been with me since I was 16 years old. Okay, and I bet it still fits. Since I was 16, I bought this when I was in the British Army, and I love it. It's got nice stuff inside of it, the donnage or donning or whatever it's called. Okay, and it is just beautiful. This is a very common look for a British soldier back in the day. Okay, you'd wear the snug pack or your Softie, and these are really good because the down in them, or whatever it's called, the fluff, I guess, really nice. Really nice. Okay, going on a truck. A lot of people triggered by, yes guys, I'm overpacking because I'm in the artillery. I have the pleasure of a truck. So why would I not bring stuff if I have the ability to bring it and put it on the back of a truck? If you're not happy with that, you might have picked the wrong trade. Just saying. I'm just kidding. But seriously though, that's how we roll, guys. That's how we work in the artillery. If we have the ability to bring it, then bring it. It makes your life easier. Everyone can suffer. I am missing the bag for this. I did have the baggie. There it is. So it comes in a little baggie like this. I don't know how much these cost nowadays. When I bought this, when I was, going through there, you can see. Here, hold on. Get it open. So you see that? Made in the UK. Great bit of kit. And this has kept me warm on many of an evening for an exercise in the British Army. And yeah, a wise investment for sure back in the day. A very wise investment. And I'm still going to take it to this day because I think they're great bits of kit. So we'll zip this guy up. And this will be coming in my issued kit. Just get this rolled up like that. Oh, so not my issued kit. This will be coming on my direct kit. I call it my direct kit. It's all the kit that will be going on my rucksack that is more quick access, right? Normally the rucksacks are put at the middle of the truck or a portion of the truck that we can get to easily. And our follow-on kit gets tucked in the back. No one goes near it unless absolutely necessary, right? So, and Matt's pajamas. That's so funny. Matt's pajamas. Hey, I take pajamas on exercise. I'd be happy with that. That's going on direct kit. Put that there. What else we got going on here? We don't need half of this stuff. So some of this stuff is just going to get put back in the bag. We are taking these. Ear Pro, very useful. Don't need that. Don't need that. So a lot of this stuff's just going to get thrown back in the bag. Yeah, there's a lot of useless stuff in here. Huh. There's my bug net. I knew I had it somewhere. I needed it for PLQ, but I never brought it. Okay, thermal sleeve top. We need that for sure. Another snug pack jacket, but this one is not as well. Yeah, it's not as good. Keep that there though. To get off my knees. Ugh. that. Don't need any of this stuff. There's a lot of this stuff is just stuff I would never use. Some of it's issued, some of it's not issued. Just never had the need to use it, never wanted to use it. I find if anything it's more of a hindrance to my job. Pouches. What else we got here? Ah, winter pants. Sweet. There's my winter pants. These are the best bit of kit other than the winter ice jackets. These are winter or Arctic pants. They got a little bit of snug in them. They're waterproof, they're supposed to be. Okay, and this is what you wear over your normal pants. One's right here. They go over the top, okay? They got some clasps at the front here. You can tie them up. If you want, you can even get your suspenders for them. I've never needed these suspenders, but very, very useful. So these go in my initial kit, and they go as important bits of kit because these are probably what I'm going to put on straight away for the exercise. So we'll put them with my Neos because they're going to be something I'm going to need straight away. That's not supposed to be there. Put this away. All sorts of crap in here. Helmet. Ceremonial hat. There you go. You like that? This is beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is a ceremonial hat. It's made of real beaver skin. Okay, beaver skin, beaver fur. Beavers don't have skin, Matt. Well, I guess they do, but look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It's so soft. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay, so this is going away as well. Don't need it for ceremonial. Put that in there. I'm not going to need any of this stuff either, so put this away. Actually, I might take these. These can be useful. Okay, especially in snowy conditions. Especially if you're on vehicles. These are really good bits of kit. I wish when I was in the British Army in Afghan, they gave us as good as quality as these ones, because these are pretty good. So, there we go. Almost like ski goggles, right? Ballistic, okay? That's my curious question. Ask away, C16. These are really nice, and I'm tempted to wear these in the field, so I'm going to bring them with me. If you wanted to carry your kit, join the infantry. That's right. Like, why is everyone getting so upset about kit being carried or not carried? I'm in the artillery. I'm going to capitalize on using the truck. There's nothing wrong with that. You also got to remember, in the artillery, a lot of the time, and I'm safe to say this, is we can be at times stood around on the gun platform waiting for long periods of time for a fire mission. And if I've dressed to be all lean and fast and operator speed, I'm not going to be able to carry all the stuff that I should really have on a long period of time in extreme cold, where I'm going to stand around doing nothing. And to keep warm, you need to get layers on. So I'm going to carry the layers that I need. I'm going to bring these. I never normally bring them, but I do have that follow-on kit again. And if it gets extremely windy in that snow, I'm trying to complete a fire mission, there's going to be no way in hell I'm going to be able to see what I'm doing. So these are coming with. Put it in the follow-on kit. Okay, I think we're done in this bag though. I think we're done here. I think we need anything more out of this one. So we'll put this one to bed. And lock her up. Sweet. Ugh. Okay. Let's move on to sleeping bags. One inner. I'm going to find my outer now. Sleeping bag one. Okay. What's done here? T-shirt of some kind. Anything else there? Let's see what's in the small pack, which I don't use this small pack honestly, but I think for this exercise I might do that. So I'm going to pack that this time. That shouldn't be up here. Okay, let's get the rest of this stuff away. Okay, sleeping bag, roll mat, side pouches, main bag, and we'll get our sleeping bags out, check them over, make sure they're in good condition. That's another thing you also got to check, guys. If you're going on an extreme cold exercise, right, or extremely, can be dangerous to the elements, check all of your kit. Every zip, every pocket, everything. Are you joining 1RCHA for Frozen Gunner? No, unfortunately I'm not. I work full time, guys. I would love to join the guys in 1RCHA and do all the fun stuff on the 777s and get involved heavily with the artillery around Canada, but unfortunately I do have a full-time career, pretty strenuous work going on there too right now. I'm busy as hell. So I can't take time off to go do cool exercises like a lot of these younger troops are doing and younger gunners. Is what it is. I got to pay the bills first. So unfortunately, I'll just be doing weekend exercises for now. But maybe in the future, when things calm down, I'll be able to take some time off and do some dedicated exercises. But for me, unfortunately, the reservist world is second to everything else I need to do in the world, and YouTube being third, right? So yeah, it kind of sucks. I would love to have come on Frozen Gunner. It would be a lot of fun. But it is what it is. So, okay, sleeping bags for two. We have an inner and an outer. So we're going to pack the two because I got told to pack the two. And I don't want to get in trouble with my boss because, some people bring the wrong inner or outer sleeping bag altogether. That's never a good thing either. So this is the valise. Okay, this is what we put it in. This one sucks. I hate these ones because they're just annoying to put together. You gotta tie all that down. Pain in the butt. But we're gonna have to do it. So let's just get on with it, I guess. Yeah, these really suck. Okay. Inner and outer sleeping bag. Packed. Ranger blanket. Oh, the Ranger blanket. How beautiful the Ranger blanket is. Okay, Ranger blanket. This is basically a very thin sleeping bag. Super thin. Really, really, really thin. And useful for if you're in garrison and it's in the summer and you don't want to cook. Okay, you can see how thin it is. The Americans like to call this the woobie. Okay, we call it a Ranger blanket. And what you can do with this, if I unzip it all the way, give me a second, give me a second. Nearly there. Come on. So as I said, what you can do with this is turn it into a poncho. Now, this is not a rain poncho, I can tell you that much. You would not be wearing this in wet weather. What you can wear it in is if you're on sentry and it's, a pretty cold night and you're in a tent and you've got your kit on, right? This will slip over, you can put it over your, obviously head, not over your helmet as well, you have to put your helmet on afterwards. You put it over your kit and it will keep you a little bit warmer, keep that heat in, right? You can kind of get into it. If you can be comfortable, why not, right? If you can be comfortable, why not? I don't understand why we have this mentality of, I'm gonna be tough and toughen it out. Okay, cool, good for you, man. You're gonna be cold all night. I'm gonna be warm. Okay, your tolerance for cold doesn't change just because you can be cold all night. You're just gonna be miserable. So why be miserable? Wear something that keeps you warm. If I'm on sentry, okay, I'm in the tent, if something kicks off, I'm literally ready to go. All my kit's still underneath there, right? I can still do my job for the most part, okay, and do what I need to do. But if I'm just on, let's say, a radio sentry, it's the middle of the night, put my gear on still underneath, whatever I need to do, throw this on the top, and off we go. Okay, if it rains, it's gonna get wet, so be cautious of that. But it is useful. It's really good for being in garrison, because when you're sleeping on, the bunk beds or whatever bed you're sleeping on, and you don't want to use your issued bed linen because you want to keep it all clean or you want to keep it all ready for inspection, right? Most of us we get into our Ranger blankets, because that's what just prevents us from having to redo our beds every day. And these are just more comfortable, right? The padding in them is nice. They're nice and comfy. They're easy to wash. They're easy to clean. They're easy to pack, right? You just roll them up into a little bundle. You can throw that almost throw that into a pouch, right? It's tiny. It's great. I love these things. I love them. So this is going in my initial kit, because this is what I will sleep in inside of Garrison. And tack vest, we'll go over the tack vest as well. Go over my kit and the tack vest. Wash kit, I'm going to need to organize. I'm going to have to get some personal kit as well from inside, and we'll go over that as well. So let's see what you guys are up to and talking about. Looks like we've got another Super Chats donation there, so thank you whoever Super Chatted me. Appreciate that. Hey, what position on the gun are you? Technically, I can be in any position other than the number 1 or the number 2. So the number 1 is in charge of the gun platform. The number 2 is second in command, obviously. But I can man any other position. So I can fire the gun, I can aim the gun, move the gun. Yeah, so. But I'm trying my best to get onto a Gun Det 2IC course, or basically gun detachment second in command course. Thank you, Joshua Booth, for your Super Chats donation. Very kind of you. So I finally have my medical next Thursday. That's awesome, man. Good for you. That's really, really, really good. That's really cool. So I'm trying to get on my Gun Det 2IC course, which is my basically second in command on the gun. So it allows me to operate the gun with the detachment and basically be in command of the gun for the most part as a secondary for the number 1. But that's going to be probably next year. The problem with my promotional path or promotional level is, because I have a full-time job and because I have to wait, to get time off every year, I'm delayed for getting where I could be every year by a year, right? So it's taken me 2.5 years to get my PLQ completed, right? Which I was lucky to get because of the way in which my COVID world occurred. And now I'm going to have to wait, obviously, another year to do my Gun Det 2IC. Now, a lot of people, what they tend to do is they complete their PLQ or their primary leadership qualification, their AGLCs, or their leadership courses. And then in the artillery, they tend to, if they can, get slotted straight into a Gun Det 2IC course, and then sometimes even teach on a DP1 course, which is basically the trade course for the artillery, which is good experience for them, gets them settled into their role of being a 2IC and practicing what they've been taught. Because I cannot be promoted in the artillery to a master bombardier or a master corporal until I have that qualification, which it is what it is, right? That's the trade I picked. So a lot of soldiers, when they complete PLQ, tend to be promoted to master corporal or, whatever its equivalent is straight away. But it's a little different here in the artillery. We do things a little differently because there's no point me being a master bombardier if I cannot take control of the gun platform in any way. I'm useless. So they're going to see me on strength as a master bombardier, but I can't do anything other than just operate the gun. So yes, I have the leadership background, but I don't have the experience or the technical background to actually be a master bombardier. So it's going to be another probably year or two before I get to see my leaf on my chest, and I'm completely fine with that. I much prefer being proficient at my trade than just being thrown in on the gun and be like, okay, deal with it. That's not where I want to be. But as I said, my full-time career as a civilian, it takes precedence over everything else. It pays the bills, guys. And I don't care who you are, if you got bills to pay, you're going to be focusing on that than you are going to be trying to get rank on your chest. So it is what it is. But whenever I can, I try my best to find time to get on courses, but it's a challenge, right? I mean, this is the world now we live in, especially with the COVID situation, and a lot of the young guys and girls that are going through training right now, of course, they're excelling very quickly in the rank structure, and good for them. They have the time to take on these courses. I always call soldiers that get a lot of courses, I call them full-time, part-time soldiers, right? They're reservists on strength for the most part. They're doing so many good courses for their careers that they're almost full-time, which is great. I love seeing it. I would much rather see that happen than people like myself getting courses who, have a full-time job. Some of these guys don't have any jobs. COVID world hit them pretty hard. And they need that work, right? So I don't need to be doing this. This is something that I do because I'm passionate about it. It's not paying my bills. It's not, it wouldn't pay my bills in the lifestyle I'm in. So it's there as a passion and as a career aspiration that I just want to do secondary to the priority of my life, which is supporting me and my family financially. So, but I do intend to get my 2IC course hopefully next year to allow me to get promoted to that Master Bombardier rank, get that leaf. But I'm in no rush. Honestly, I couldn't care less. If I have to wait a couple of years or a few years, it really doesn't matter to me. I'd like to get back to my rank that I was in the British Army, but it's comparing apples to oranges, right? The REME is a totally different world to the artillery, or a combat trade to a support trade. So, you know, it's pretty important that I focus on, you know, getting the right qualifications to man that gun correctly, because it gets very dangerous on the gun if you don't do things properly. I mean, it gets dangerous in the REME too if you don't do things properly, repairing tanks and stuff, but for the most part, not as serious. So what we're going to do is we're going to start loading the rucksack up. I'm going to grab a couple of things that I know I need to get to pack that are not here, and then it'll come straight back. Helmet, probably going to need that. Helmet's on there. Wash kit is all there. So we'll put the rest of my civvy stuff here, i.e. stuff that's like, you know, underwear, all that sort of stuff, and then we'll go from there. And to do that, I have to go stuff. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to leave you with the gnome. The gnome will entertain you whilst I'm away. I don't know if I can put him in a place where you can see him. We'll just put him over here. There he is. We'll put him right there. And we're going to give him his stick back, because this is the stick. If those of you who are watching this stream know what this stick is, welcome back. It's like summer all over again. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I've got to go grab some bits and pieces. I'm going to take my PT belt off too, because it's kind of driving me nuts. I can't make my PT belt. Okay, let's get rid of that. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to grab some bits and pieces. Check something real quick here. No, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to get some bits and pieces. me. And some other stuff that I know I need to pack. These are all sort of personality things. See what's going on. Here he comes. Love how 85 people are watching nothing together. That's right, nothing going on. Okay, Mr. Gnome, we'll put you to the side for now. Thank you for your service. Oh, what's happened here? Something got wet. Okay, small pack will be used this exercise. It will be used. Normally I don't use small pack, but it's waterproof, and if it gets snowy, I want waterproofs. Shirts. Combat. U-back shirt. Is it the extra large? Yes, it is. There you go. Now, I don't know if I'm going to wear that or not, but we will see. Thermal pants for another pair of thermal pants. Screw it, I'm going to take them anyway. Another pair of thermal pants. Like 1,000 pairs of thermal pants here. What's going on? Okay, well we don't need that many pairs of thermal pants. I think we've got like 8 pairs here. And some shirts. We need a shirt. Pants, 2 shirts. That'll work for me just fine. Oh. I'm not going to bring that. It's a summer shirt. We don't wear summer shirts. So, undies. A few sets of underwear here. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And normal socks. Standardized socks, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of socks. I'm going to bring 1, 2, 3 shirts, 3 t-shirts, I guess. One of which I'm going to be wearing, so we'll leave this one out. Put it with my thermals. So that will stay out. This will stay out for I call the deployment phase, and then I will layer up as we go. So those are good. I technically don't need this, but I will bring it. Let's see what you guys are up to. 86 of you are still here. 100 likes as well, it's impressive. Okay, so we'll put that here. Oh crap, yeah. I'll give that back to someone. Keep forgetting to give it back. Okay, well, I guess we can start packing. We'll just get going here. I want to get my wash kit organized real quick. So, shaving stuff's there, good. Toothpaste, toothbrush, shaving cream, soap, mirror. Always have one of those in there. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do need that. Don't really need that either, but we're going to take it. Why not, eh? Leave all this behind. Don't need any of that. Okay. Wash kit complete. Make sure I've got spare razor blades. I do. Wash kit good to go. Need a towel. We'll get a towel in a second. Put that with this kit here. Spare pouches can go over here for now. Tack vest, helmet. We'll go over what's in the tack vest in a second. Bags. Shirt. I don't think we're going to need that shirt, so we'll just keep it out. Take that back inside. Gloves can go here, I'm not concerned about those. A map of Softie. This is an old map, holy camoli. cold as hell. Woohoo! I think it's only for a certain sector. I don't even believe it's for the site that we're going to be honest with you. This goes to show the size of Suffield. Okay, this isn't even half of its size. This is just an area of Suffield. This is just one like square of Suffield. That's how big it is. Unbelievable. Let's see if I can see any of the circles. There's a 10-mile circle there, but it's not where we're going, so that's really funny. Okay, well we don't need this map, clearly. Should we put that away? Okay, time to pack. Waterproof your kit. Waterproof your kit. Sure, I have more waterproof baggies. There's a waterproof baggie there. What else we got going on in here? Booties. What else is this? Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, time to get properly packed. So, we're going to start with making sure my pack is empty of anything that we don't need. There's my other thermal shirt. Awesome. Take that as another spare. Thermaled up. I've got like heavy thermals going on here, guys. It's funny, when everyone picks up my shirt, picks up my pack, they're always like, why is it so heavy? It's like, because I pack to be comfortable. Okay, fleecies. This is going to go in my sleeping bag kit. So we'll put that in now. Now this needs waterproofing because the worst thing to have is a wet one of these. So let's put it into your bag. I guess I'll bring this over here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So, bottom pouch, bottom portion of your ruck. Your sleeping bag. This is all preference. Remember, this is all personal preference, but okay. There we go. Okay, now what I tend to throw in here is a garbage bag, okay? A garbage bag to put your laundry in, which normally I have spares around, but it's all up here. Bungee, gonna need those, they're really helpful. Gonna need that. Gonna need that. See what else is on here. Rifle stuff, yeah, we're gonna need this too. Cool. No garbage bag though. Surprise, I thought I would have had one. Nothing, nada, not a thing. Strange. No, nothing. I love this bag. It's great. Okay, so I'll find some garbage bags. I'll put them in there, and we will go. In fact, better idea. Canoe bags. canoe bags are so useful. Okay, waterproof baggies like this, useful as hell. I'm not going to take actually this one though, because it's a little, in the winter, those ones, they get hard, they get rock solid, the rubber on them, and it's just not fun. It's not fun to be playing with. I thought I had a garbage bag in here somewhere. This way. Cool. Okay, I'm just going to go grab a couple of garbage bags, guys. I'll be right back. Just give me a second here. Garbage bag acquired. So, really useful to just putting your laundry in. Okay, because no one wants to have your kit smelling like garbage. So, get a garbage bag, put it in, and secure it and seal it from everything else. Okay, happy with the sleeping system. The other sleeping system will go in my following kit, because I really don't believe I'm going to need it. But we always pack it just in case. Go. Make sure the seal is over the lip. And zipper up, nice and tight. Happy days. Okay, time to get the other kit packed. This is where it starts to get fun. Or maybe not so much the case. So, pack in the order that you know you're going to you are not going to need stuff. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I know for a fact that I'm probably never going to use my spare combat pants. So they are going to go at the bottom of one of my canoe bags, which is here. Don't need it. So it's going in at the bottom. Okay. Next up is going to be spare stuff, sewing kit. Okay, spare stuff and sewing kit going in there. Next in there is going to be, you think here, wash kit, but this one's a little rough. So this stuff, going like that. Where's my wash kit going? There it is. Wash kit. Now I'm actually going to put my wash kit in my side pouch. Probably a smarter idea. There we go. And all this stuff is going to go in next. So in the winter, you've really got to tactically plan how you're going to pack. And it is literally like tactically planning, because you've got to realize, like, okay, what am I actually going to need and what am I not going to need at any given point of the day. Oh, beautiful. That will go in the side pockets. My socks can go in here too. Okay, this portion of this can go in here actually. Fine with a gun there. Okay, what else do I need here? Fleecies and stuff next. Fleecy. And other fleecy. Like that. Now, for the most part, that's everything I want in the main portion of my pack. I don't see anything else I need that's urgent that needs to come with. That needs to go there. So anything I'm going to wear on exercise, i.e. heading out to on the day, so I'm going to put that like this. Thermals and my shirt. Put my gnome back. Mr. Gnome, you can go back over here. My GoPro kit is coming with me. That can go in there. This probably isn't necessary, so we're not taking this with. That up. Stick that away. Okay, what else do I need? Small pack is going to get attached to my ruck, but with nothing in it. Follow-on kit, I'm happy with that. Yeah, happy with that. This stuff's going back upstairs, don't need it. So we'll take that back up into the house. Okay, follow-on kit we'll do in a second. And you know what, I will just put I'll put these in on the very top here. Just like that. So that if I need to deploy straight away, I can put my thermal pants on, my fleecies can go on, and all that good stuff. And the great thing with canoe bags is they self-seal. So once they're rolled up, all that air just stays out of the bag. And you can contract it down to suit what you need it to do. Okay, Neos are going to go on top of there. So that as soon as I get out the truck, I need to put Neos on. They're available. Like that. And we'll seal this up. And for the most part, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay? What I will do as well though, in fact, is my sandals can get tucked in. Because we will be in garrison for the first portion of our exercise. So, here we go. Main compartment is filled. Now I'm very particular when it comes to packing my ruck and the way in which I pack my ruck. Each to their own, right? Everybody has their own way of doing things, but I pack mine very particularly. So small pack. What I'm gonna do is what I do with my small pack. Actually, what I will do, bunch this all up. This will actually get attached and put underneath here. And then I'll strap it down so that if I need my small pack, it's there ready to go. If I need it, which I honestly don't think I'm going to. I'm going to keep it out regardless. Whoops, didn't put it through the sleeve. There we go. Now my small pack is attached to my pack. So if I need to get it out, it's ready and raring to go. Seat it all in. There we go. It's not that heavy yet, actually. It's not too bad. $12, it means someone sent a super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate you for sending me that. He's artillery doing an FTS, but I don't think he's worried about counter bombardment. I'm not. I am going bald. Look at that. It's horrible. Going on BMQ very soon. Get your fitness up, brother or sister. Get it up. Get your fitness going right now. Work on your fitness. Okay, so what we're going to work on now is side pouches. What do we need in our side pouches, you may ask? Well, things that you need to operate and do your job in your trade. So for me, I'm going to be putting my rifle cleaning kit in there, spare oil, brush, ear protection, spare water bottle, and then my winter whites, which I'm not too sure where my pants are. I've got my tunic, but not my pants. Oh well. I've got my winter whites in here. And what else are we going to put in here? Probably going to potentially put my GoPro kit in there, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to turn this into the GoPro bag. We'll see. So let's close this guy up. And winter whites like that. Need to tighten this down more. There we go. I'm so particular with my kit. It's like an OCD. I'm super OCD with my equipment. And it's just a problem I have. Okay. Ration bag. I'm going to put my ration bag on the side. So what I tend to do, guys, is I leave this pouch. It's one singular pouch. This is my ration pouch. I leave this on the side of the ruck to put my rations in, right? For the weekend or for the day or whatever. It's got a lot of capacity in there. And if I don't need to use it, I just roll it away, right? So I normally attach it on this side, just here. So let's get this guy clipped in. And this bag, like I said, is purely for the rations. Right now it'll be empty because I haven't been issued my rations yet. So it will just tuck away. Oops, I put this on the wrong way around. Okay. That through there like that. Flip it on. Everybody gives these rucks a hard time. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people I speak to say, I hate these rucks. I love these rucks. I think they are really, really good bits of kit for winter warfare. I would certainly not pick it as my go-to choice for summer trading, but for winter kit, oh my god, they're perfect. They're absolutely perfect for it. You know, the storage these things hold is incredible. And considering half of this stuff weighs a metric ton, you need that space to hold it all. So it does a good job of that. Come on, you bastard. There we go. And there we are. So I'm probably not even going to use this pouch. So what I do is I just fold it up. I roll it up on the side. I'm not going to use it. I unclip this strap here and just cross it over. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I basically just secure it so if it's not needed, it's just out of the way. And I'm really particular about my straps. I hate having loose straps, so I always tie my straps off. I'm just very OCD when it comes to looking after my pack and my tack vest and whatever else. So if one day you get taught by me on BMQ, stand by for that. Okay, what else do we have here? I think this is a spare face mask, I believe. Yes, it is. So we'll put that back in there as a backup. Okay, so this guy's pretty much good to go. I will need to put look at my winter whites. Ooh, need to tighten. Put my winter whites in this bottom bag with everything else. And then my GoPro kit is going to go in the side pouch. Pretty sure my GoPro kit will fit in this bag, but this is going to be an experiment to find out. Let's see, shall we? I'm going to be impressed if this thing fits inside here, but I don't think it's going to, unfortunately. Come on, I know you can do it. I know you can fit. I believe in you. Yes. Beautiful. GoPro kit fits into that bag just beautifully. I'm happy with that. Nice. I'm happy with that. Okay, good. So this is going to be my main kit, pretty much. And this is what will be the kit that will be on the back of the truck. But it will be my most used kit. So things that I'll keep in the middle of the truck. All the stuff at the end will be what's called follow-on kit. So stuff that I don't actually need unless absolutely necessary. Normally when you have your follow-on kit, you do what's called an ad rep, which means you request for it. Oh, well, thank you so much for the super chats there. I don't know who that is. I apologize that I can't read the name. But thank you very much for your super chats. It's very kind of you. If any of you else have donated recently too, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Very, very nice. Thank you. So I do not have the Reflex mag inserts, but the company that is making them has sent me them. I just haven't seen them in the mail yet, which is a little sad. I don't know if they're lost in the mail or whatever. I went to the post office and they're not there. So I'm going to do some digging more and see what's going on. But I really want to review them because I think they'll be fun. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to keep moving. So here's my main kit. So main kit is done. Tack vest will do last. I always do my tack vest last. So tack vest, personal kit. So personal kit, let's clean this up a little bit so it's a little bit more organized here. So that's going to go, I'll figure that out later. So personal kit, tack vest, with helmet, main kit. Now for the follow-on kit. So now all this extra stuff that I got over here needs to get put away, and this is where the fun starts. This is a lot of kit to put in here. It's going to get a little tight. Ugh. Okay. Hopefully you can all see me still. So we'll start off with our parka. Socks there. Don't keep those. In fact, I will keep those because I learned on PLQ, always keep a ton of socks. Get these booties in here as well. We'll get them in. Spare booties. Now, a lot of you are probably screaming at the screen right now saying, Matt, you don't need this, you don't need that, I would never bring this. Look, guys, this is a very personalized process, but it's also a very formalized process. Now, I know I said about waterproofing this, which is the thing I'm not doing right now, so I'm going to get my waterproof bag, because I'm not preaching, I'm not practicing what I preach. Where is that canoe bag? Where's the canoe bag? Where's the canoe bag? Where did I put it? There it is. Oh, wise canoe bag. Tell me what you think. People are still hanging around. That's good. So, canoe bag, follow-on kit. It's completely watertight. Not going to get wet no matter what. So, we'll try and get a lot of it in here first. Ugh. Whoa. So, here we go. Here we go. Get this in there. Socks. Mucklucks, not hugely concerned about. This protect themselves. Spare boots, they can go in here too. You don't want to get them wet. Okay. This big bugger goes in there too. You can see it's starting to get a bit beefy now. And everything else, oh, these need to go in. Everything else is going to go in without the canoe bag. Mainly for the fact that the canoe bag can't take anything. So let's get this. This one isn't as fun to work with as the other one. It's a little bit more difficult. That's okay. Okay, tighten her off. There we go. And put her in. There we go. Into the follow-on bag. It goes. You will go in this bag. Okay. Come on. Oh, Christ. There we go. She's in there. Booties. Booties. Waterproof. Waterproof them if you can. Waterproofed. Spare pouches, always handy to have. What else are we missing here? Garbage. Okay, what else are on my foam kit? I do want that snug pack, but I want it in a separate bag. Snug pack. What else? Waterproofs. In case it gets super hot and I don't want to be wearing thermals all weekend. we're done. I honestly think at this point, pretty much finished. One of you want to come and hold this for me? Don't break your zip on your hold holes. Never a good time. Come on. Don't fight me. It's inevitable what is going to happen. You will get zipped up. You will get zipped up, I tell you. The struggles of an artilleryman packing too much kit. There we go. Bingo bango. Follow-on kit. Bing bang boo. That's it, folks. Pretty much packed. Okay, follow-on kit, main kit. I'm not taking my valise and spare sleeping bag. Okay, don't believe I'm gonna need it, honestly. That's a call I'm gonna make. I'm gonna take the hit for it. What's your favorite military non-military vehicle? Well, that's a good question. I'll go for Porsche 911. I do like my Porsches. Very nice. Very nice cars. Okay. Is there anything else I'm missing here? Anything else I'm forgetting? So this is going to come with me. This is going to be my little orders bookie. Taking notes. Pens, pencils. Put a couple of China pencils in there. As a gunner, or in the artillery, grease pencil or wax pencils, right? These are our best friends because we can mark things like you. Ooh. Okay. No, seriously, these are really good bits of kit and handy to have on the gun line. So if you have a couple, bring them. Okay. Anything else I need? Anything else I need? Anything else I need? I'll take that. With more of a souvenir, so to speak. Okay, happy with that. Spare batteries. That's something I need. That's something I know I'm going to forget. So I'm going to go get them, spare batteries. Be right back, folks. spare batteries are good to go. Always bring spare batteries. And the reason for that is headlamps. Headlamps die in the middle of the night. It's the worst. It's just the worst feeling. I'm curious as to what's in some of these pouches of my old webbing. Hexamine burner. Nothing there. Okay, fair enough. Batteries. Let's get them put in the right place. Little snug pencil. With the battery in it. 2 batteries there. And what we'll do is we're going to tape a couple of these together into a little bundle of batteries. A machine gun belt of batteries. There you go. Make a little pack of batteries so they don't roll around everywhere. Tape them together. Put her in your orders book. Good to go. There are so many vehicles though. Attach a gnome hula lamp webbing. We put the gnome out to say hello to you guys. You know the history behind the gnome. Okay. Bungees. We'll put the bungees on the outside of my stuff. I might put that in my tack vest. Tack vest. Let's go through our tack vest. This is something that's going to be used on the gun line and used all the time. So I'm going to go over everything and see what's inside of it so I make sure everything is where it should be. So, water bottle is good. Spare pouch there. Light. Works. Functions. Good. That's the laundry. I was like, what the hell's that noise? I thought it was someone outside. We have a bit of a crime spree in my city at the moment. A lot of break and enters, so I'm just expecting to be opening my garage door and find someone trying to break into my truck. Because they've done it once and they'll do it again. Okay, combat gloves, good to go. Put them in there. Awesome. Combat gloves. I believe my woolly hat is in here, yes. And my water gloves, woolly hat and water gloves, happy with that. Close that up. I did have a spare pack of Smarties. I guess I had some Smarties at some point. I did have my head over. Okay, I need to find, so I've got a head over here. So this is the one I was mentioning earlier with you guys with the pullover over my head. So this is just the head over. So this is just a neck gaiter that allows me to not have to do the full shebang, okay? But this one has the gauze for me to breathe through. So it's not really COVID compliant, I guess. I guess neither of them are COVID compliant. But this one allows you to breathe a little better, okay? So when you come back from an exercise and leave your 50,000 car out in the rain, oh geez, that sucks. So yeah, this is the head over. Not as much of a fan of it really as the full balaclava style, but I keep it anyway. What I do need to do though, waterproofing. Gotta waterproof your kit, guys. You just gotta do it. That's all I need to have. That's where my orders book is gonna go. Where's my orders book? There it is. I need pens for it. How many pens? Do I have pens in here? Okay, put that away. Orders book is good to go. Cleaning one, for sure. Let's stick that in there. Why not? Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I think I need anything else from there. Now I'm just going through sort of my OCD paranoia and trying to figure out, making sure I've got everything. I wonder if. Nope, we'll do that later. Towel. Did I bring a towel? I don't think I did bring a towel. That was silly. That was very silly. I knew I'd forget something. I didn't put a towel in there. You idiot, man. Okay, whatever. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We will figure that out. We'll get that opened up. So anyway, so this thing is handy to have. And this is something I wish I'd had on PRQ, but I didn't. This is a somewhat of an armband. Okay. So what we do with this is obviously be a little bit thicker and put around your, maybe you put around your tunic or your shirt. What you have is you can open this thing up, right? It's got vital info on there. So say if you're number 1 or number 2, notes on here can be a part of a map, okay? Literally it's quick reference, right? If you've got, you know, particular set of information you need to get on there, this is what it's there for, okay? And it's super useful. I wish I had one of these. Could be used for contact reports, you know, ad reps, all that sort of stuff. And this is just quick reference. It's not in your way. It doesn't interfere anything. It's just attached to your arm, almost like a little PDA, right? And you can literally just pop it open, have a look what you need to look at, close it back up. It still stays as part of the jacket or the shirt. You can kind of tuck these straps away and make it a little neater. But it's really useful. And I wish I'd had it on PLQ, but I didn't because I suck. And a good friend of mine gave it to me, and thank you very much for giving it to me, by the way, if you're watching this. Yeah, really useful. So this is going to go in the back of my little orders binder here. This is what I use. I have two types. I have the thin profile one for the artillery, when I'm just being basically a bitch. And I have my orders one, which is more focused on when I'm leading, or when I have a leadership task. It has my full format of orders in there, all the sorts of bits and pieces I need to actually give orders. Whereas this one is a little bit more low key. So put this one away. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I'm thinking I'm forgetting, but I think I'm good. So let's put this away, and it's going to go into my side pouch, just like that. And then this pouch will have a waterproofed head over inside of it, which I need to find a baggie for. Thought I had a spare one, but maybe not. It's frustrating. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to go and get a Ziploc bag then. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get a Ziploc for this. Ziplocs are useful. They're very useful. Can I transfer countries? Is that a thing? I don't know what you mean by that, transfer countries. But you find the answer to it by the time I get back. I'm curious. we are back. So, get yourself Ziplocs. Honestly, folks, I can't stress this enough. There's nothing worse than getting out into the field, your tack vest sitting into a puddle of water in the back of the MSVS or a truck or wherever it is, or even just in the snow, and this is sat in one of your pouches and it's slowly just absorbing that melting snow against your body. And you're like, oh, my neck's cold. I get my neck gaiter on. And it's just like, nasty. Whereas all you have to do is get a damn Ziploc and put it in the Ziploc so that it's clean and dry and you're happy. And the number of times I've seen that happen, not just in the Canadian Armed Forces, in the British Army too, of people just not waterproofing something that takes literally 6 seconds to do. Look at that. Look how happy I am now with this being waterproof. I put that in my pouch, okay, and seal it away. Now, some people take this extremely seriously and they get like tactical ones and these dark green and black ones and silent bags. It's like, come on, guys. You're breaking into, you know, Osama bin Laden's house. Okay, I get it, but for the most part, just put it in. As long as it's waterproof, you're good. And then I always keep a spare one because these things get caught on stuff and rip and whatever. Let's keep a spare one in one of your little pouches. Again, little tiny one, just like that. Just tuck it in somewhere out of the way. I tend to put it just at the bottom of this pouch. Actually, that's in my magazine pouch, so I'm not going to put that in there. But I will put it in the bottom here. Just like that. Okay, ear defense are going to go in there too, which I'll take out now. Ear probe. Because in the artillery, we like to make a lot of noise, and I don't want to be deaf. I want to be able to hear my daughters speak by the time I'm 50. Back you go. In protection, going in the pouch. Okay. Good. Gloves, rifle sling. Let's see what my rifle sling is. I believe it's in this pouch. Yes, it is. Good. And gloves. That's eye probe. Let's check my eye probe out. Sure, is it good? Okay, top tip. top tip. The Canadian Armed Forces with your eye protection, okay? What happens is people store them like this. You see that? You see how the lens, this is the biggest tip. Of all the tips I can give you in the Canadian Armed Forces, the thing that's going to help you the most is storing of these frickin' eye pro correctly. Because the little tiny movements when you put them in your pocket, the plastic is not of high quality, okay, and it rubs in your pocket or in wherever else. Scratchy, 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 and then you're like, you put them on, and you get 2 big patches of scratch, and it is horrible to try and do any kind of exercise, live firing, blank firing, whatever you're doing, with 2 giant patches of scratch there. So when you're storing these, the tips tuck in to the nose. Tuck to the nose, please. There's so many people that go and exercise or come out in the field, go on the DP1 or the BMQ. They put their eye pros on and they're absolutely screwed because they're not storing them correctly. You're technically supposed to put this special cloth protector on them every time, but you don't. In the reality, you don't have time to do that. So just if you're going to store them like that. Okay, it stops those little tiny from these legs. Okay, please, it's such a big tip. It's like, you know, something I learned so quickly with eye protection is put it away properly, because it's just going to give you a nightmare if you don't. Awesome, so that's that good. I'm going to give a spare pouch at the back here. GoPro equipment, always useful, I guess. Cool. Okay, so tack vest is good to go, pretty much. I'm happy with it anyway. I'm going to check my thermal jacket to ensure it's got everything I need in there too. Put it on, make sure it still fits, make sure it's comfortable. There we go. Everything I need is there. I'm going to put another China pencil in there. Where's my China pencils? There we go. China pencil. I'm going to cut this one down because it is a little too big. Beautiful. China pencil in the tack vest. So we use these for, these grease pencils, right? As we mark on the data plate information that we need to record the gun. And also the number one uses this to reference the bearing and the elevation on the breech sometimes too. But for the most part, we as gunners use them for the data plates. We do have a spare grease pencil on there for us to use. So we are almost done here, folks. Okay. No notepad. Always helpful to have a spare little notepad around. Yeah. Spare Canadian flag. Beautiful. Okay. Bungees, the spare bungees that I mentioned, right? These can go in here. That little battery pack I made earlier, use that spare baggie to put your battery pack in. Nice, that little spare baggie you made in case another one breaks. Put them in the bottom of there, wrap them up nice and tight, seal it back up again, and stick it in the darkest regions of your tack vest or whatever else vest you have. And that's your spare batteries and spare waterproof bag for anything you need. I put it in the spare grenade pouch here. Yeah, I don't dip. I don't put the dip in, so I don't need a dip pouch. Okay, for those who do, I get it. And the two bungees, which I said always carry a set of bungees because these are a huge help. These are a huge, huge help. Just stick them in the back, right? Or find somewhere to stick them. I love this thing from CP Gear. Take it out of my pouch at the back here that I can use. Which is, at the moment, a little tough to get because I broke it. But I just chuck stuff in there. I can get my map out of there real easily. Beautiful. Just pull stuff out straight away. Guess what? A C9 barrel fits in here perfectly. So instead of carrying that stupid C9 barrel wrapped around, you know, trying to get out that stupid carry bag, C9 barrel in the back of there, beautiful. Beautiful. It is amazing bit of kit for you to put onto your tack vest. Now, I know we all have our gripes with the tack vest in general, but in terms of this part of the tack vest, if you can get it ordered, really good bit of kit. So I'm actually going to fix this. I'm going to do a little bit of work here. Come on, penetrate. Come on. There we go. Some pliers to make this work. These will work. There we go. That would be better than nothing. Okay, tack vest is done. We're going to wrap the tack vest around like that. We're going to put our helmet on there. We're going to get our ground sheet. We don't want to forget the ground sheet. It's the last thing we want to do. So let's get my helmet on. Move my kit over here. Let's get some organization. So, Mr. Gnome, you're going to move. We're going to take personal kit. Put that over. Put that right there. Okay. Put the mod box back. Socks for tomorrow. Can get hung up now. Helmet can get attached. No, no. Okay. Oh no! 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 Oh my God. He's broken. Oh. You have no idea how sad I am that the gnome is busted. I mean, he's still somewhat working. Well, I guess he's just gonna have to retire on the shelf forevermore. That makes me super sad. Oh, he looks super depressed now because he's just trying to fall over. Oh no, no. Okay, you're just gonna stay like that. You'll be fine. Oh, it's so depressing. I can't believe the gnome's dead. F in the chair for my boy. He can't feel his legs. I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. 21 gun salute. We will do a gun salute for him this weekend. That's what we'll do. Okay, let's move this off. Let's get the ground sheet rolled up. Get that loaded in. A little wet, but it's fine. In fact, what we'll do is we'll let that dry out tonight. We'll let it dry out, and I'll pack it. I'll finish packing it up tomorrow. I'm okay with doing that. There we go. We've got our personalized kit here too. So let's just make sure I've got everything there. Not going to need that. Need that for the morning. Head over, gloves, good to go. Beautiful. These, we'll let that dry out till tomorrow. We'll put this away. Sweet as a nut. Well, folks, that's, I think it's going to be it for today. Look what I found. Look what I found here. Ready for this? You ready for this? Look at that little cannon. So cute. So, yeah, that's it for today, everyone. I appreciate you being here. Oh, by the way, that's a pencil sharpener. You know, you lost a C7 in a boat accident. Yeah, I know. I get a lot of trouble for boat accidents, though, with a rifle of that kind. Because they're going to ask the question, why you want a boat with a C7? You're only allowed at certain ranges. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I am going to head out, folks. I really appreciate you all being on the stream today. As you can see, I'm pretty much all packed. I am going to move this so I don't forget it. Just drape this over the top, like that. There we go. Let's just scroll down here so you can see. So here we are. Pretty much all packed to go, other than my ground sheet, which we're going to let dry off. But I do appreciate you all being here today. Thank you for, pardon me, thank you for joining me. And I'll see you next time, I guess. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a good X and a fellow gunner with one horse. Nice, that's awesome. Got some artillery brethren in the chat today, so that's good. Yeah, so I will be trying to get some footage of this exercise through my public affairs officer, see if we can get approved. But we'll see how it goes. But that's it. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you again, everyone on the Super Chats front, or for just showing up today. And I'll catch you around on the next one. All the best, folks. Take care.